Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Any crustaceans out there? Ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker, and we're about to be live. It's about to go down. If you're ready for the stream, drop a crab in the chat, smash the like button, share the stream. If you're on X, please go like and retweet the post, ladies and gentlemen. This is my last stream here in Orlando, Florida. After the stream, I will be driving back down to the crab nest in Key West, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, that means we're getting closer to the mega golf. If you like free gold, silver, copper, put free in chat. Buckle up. We're about to be live in 9 minutes. Let's go. Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Will Dom, not Dom, Will Don to get sick today. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders. I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circle the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden and silver stacker never alone. Never. Every dream turning into stone. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, that's a good way to lower your dollar cost average for sure. Free. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 8 minutes covering the breaking gold and silver news. Hoping you read the tea leaves. And guys, there's a ton of news today. And there's a report that's going to drop at 8:30 during the stream today. I'm going to break it all down. We're live. Smash the like button. Share the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. If you're on X, I just posted the live stream link to it. If you could like retweet that thing. You can hardly hear me? Guys, okay, the music will get lower. The music will be lower once we're live. I'm talking quietly because the neighbors are pounding on the walls. But you can hear my audio, right? My mic will be louder when this countdown's over. Okay? It's gonna be okay. We're just 7 minutes and 20 seconds away from being live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not shaking. Are you shaking, SGT? Who is unshaken in chat? Who is still stacking? Who knows that the fundamentals have not changed? Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. SGT says we want scream and I hiss. I can't do it. I can't get kicked out of here in the last 2 hours. Those images you just saw on the channel on the countdown of the gold and silver, that was inside the Louvre in Paris. Ancient Greek and ancient Egyptian silver and gold. That's inside the Louvre in Paris right here. That beer train, that's in Prague. That's the Nile River in Egypt. That car's with silver dragons in Oregon. Let's go. Thank you, Mike D, for the jewels with the high five. Thank you. Silver is fighting back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the chat is doubled up 40 share. I lost the original countdown. I had to do that as a temporary fix. I'm going to fix it when I'm back home. Don't worry. That is a fix I got to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live here in 5 minutes and 30 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been screaming from the rooftops since silver is $13 an ounce, and I ain't finished yet. If you're with me, put I'm with you in chat. We're going to be live here in 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. Variable Trumper walked 8 miles this morning. If you beat Variable Trumper, put it in chat. Did anybody do 8.1 miles? The Fat Ginger says, we're drinking coffee and Wall Street is drinking tears. There you go.
Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me this morning? Kyle, it's probably my internet. I'm in a hotel room. If you guys are getting some minor buffering, hit pause on the live stream for 5 to 10 seconds, then hit play, and then that should remove the minor buffering.
Coins and bars, rare to find, treasure hunting, one of a kind.
Do I have any clawionaires in chat? If you know, you know.
Explore,
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. David Michaels at 964,000 claws this morning, about to become a clawionaire.
Chasing that mill.
4 minutes and 5 seconds till we're live.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
Dropping the mic walk to 81 feet to the coffee maker. Nice.
Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure
Man, guys, this stream is going to be a good one. I feel it in my bones.
silver shines, gold's the glow.
Dominator Vaughn, Soup Dom, is a 5-clawer. That's funny.
Giveaways for all.
Let's go.
Feel the thrill. International stack 'em that mill. So hit that flow. Join the quest. Riches await.
I'm gambling all. Let's see what happens here.
International stacker. Stacking strong silver.
And the bot took 15,000 claws from me. Ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker. We're about to be live here in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session pick up here. We're going to watch Shanghai open up here. It's about to go down. Some major data is dropping today that could send gold and silver flying or crashing. We're going to watch it here live. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, share the stream. If you're on X, please go retweet the post for this. Let's go. Break it down now.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
Yes, Aaron, there is a new No Soup John. I will cover it here this morning.
Crabs are grooving side to side.
Let's go. Okay, I feel like we're not excited enough yet this morning. Let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat. C-R-A-B, not a C-R-A-P. No poops, no golden poops. Drop a crab in chat right now if you're ready. It's time for a crab dance.
Join the party night and day.
Get your claws up. Chasing that mill. Hit me with the golden poop.
Dance with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just a minute and 50 seconds away from covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the COMEX. We're going to watch Shanghai. Buckle up.
Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Who's ready for the Mega God? Put Mega in chat. So much golden poop is falling. Thank you, Jason. That bell.
Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Let's go. Hey, did you guys see Silver Serpents got soup last night? Surf got soup last night. That would have been the fastest one in history. That's funny. Let's go. Future Motive, thank you for the golden rope. Okay, guys, this is your 1 minute warning. What intro do you guys want? The Mega Gaw, Migration, Old School, Little Kid? What do you want?
Oils laid by hand.
This is a You Call It morning.
The Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Your claws up in the sky. International
Let's go.
Stacker. He's our guy.
Let's go, let's go.
Silver is the key. Crustacean nation. Dance with.
Let's get it. Oh, you guys want to migrate this morning, I see. I do have to upgrade this migrate. Look when it was filmed.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Here we go.
Dance with me.
Makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical stacker crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Orlando, Florida, where I am closer today, headed back down. We're going to be on the road today, headed back down to the Crab Nest in Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. So tonight's stream will be in Key West, which means what, ladies and gentlemen? No more buffering. High-speed internet is back, baby. So we're going to be doing that. And thank you, everybody, so much for you've been putting up with the buffering, the crazy internet. I do appreciate it. Now let's break down what happened overnight with gold and silver. And guys, I have huge news this morning. In about 30 minutes, major data is dropping that could send gold soaring, send gold crashing, or send gold and silver crab walking. We're going to watch it here together. Please smash the like button. Please share the stream. Please go retweet this on X if you're here. It's right here. The tweet for it right here. Thank you so much. Okay. So overnight, if you remember at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time last night, silver gapped up majorly, hitting a high of $58.66, hitting a low this morning of $56.95. Currently, we are on a trend up, ladies and gentlemen, at $58.11 on a red candle. And I'm happy to announce we did drop down and fill that gap.
Fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
And yes, of course, that does mean silver is up 0.85% on the trading session. Since last night, it's back above the 50 and the 200 simple moving average. Let's see what happens here this morning. Now let's go to gold, ladies and gentlemen. Similar story. It did gap up last night. Last night, it filled the gap. We played the song last night. It hit a high of 4,147 last night, and by it, I mean gold. It hit a low of 4,028.52. Those slippery little salamanders did not get us back under 4,000.
How dare you?
Currently on a red candle at 4,077.87, ladies and gentlemen, and gold as well has reclaimed both the 50 and 200 simple moving average. That is bullish. That means gold is up 0.28%. Now look, gold is up 0.28%, silver about 0.85%, which means this gold to silver ratio is coming back down. We want to drop right back down below the 70 mark, currently at 70.15 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold, ladies and gentlemen. And right here at 9 a.m. Eastern, we're going to watch this together. The big La Bamba. Shanghai Futures Exchange hit a high of 66.89, hit a low of 64.36. It closed on a green candle at 64.62. So let's see this. 64.62, 58, 59, 64. 5. Oh, it's going to gap up. Ladies and gentlemen, if things stay the same they are now in an hour, which they probably won't, but we're going to watch together, silver on the Shanghai Futures Exchange is set to gap up. So at that time, I'll ask you if you're team green or team red. Now, here's the thing. At 9 a.m., this opens Eastern Time. At 8:30 a.m., we're going to get a data drop that could send gold crashing or soaring or crab walking. So that could affect that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now let's get into the breaking gold and silver news. Let me just refresh this. Thank you, Oli Stacker, for the jewels. That's one hot pepper. Okay. So I kind of want to go from the bottom up. Okay, here we go. We're going into the news segment. This day in sound money history, July 30th. Let's take a trip to 1865. Gold goes down with the Brother Jonathan. The steamship Brother Jonathan struck a submerged rock off Crescent City, California, and sank while carrying passengers, U.S. gold coins, and a bullion. More than 200 lives were lost, and much of the treasure remained hidden for over a century before historic Civil War era gold coins were recovered from the wreck. Thank you, William Posey, for the jewels. 1956, "In God We Trust" becomes the U.S. official motto. President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed Public Law 84-851, making "In God We Trust" the official motto the official national motto of the United States. The phrase had already been appearing on on U.S. coins for decades, further cementing its place in American monetary history. Here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I go to the next piece of breaking news, which all hell's breaking loose, by the way, I did want to tell you, for everyone who missed it, we do have somebody new. John got soup, then it went to Rick Harrison. Rick Harrison got soup, then it went to Dom. Dom got soup, and now it goes to Don. I'm officially opening the soup kitchen.
We've got hungry crustaceans.
Donna Sim. So Donna Sim is the new crustacean on the soup pedestal. So if you want to see the new video, you know what to do. Let's get Donna soup. And if you're a crustacean who's hungry, put I'm hungry in chat. Please, can I have some more? Okay, next piece of breaking news. All hell breaks loose. Iran war escalates overnight, ladies and gentlemen. The conflict escalated again overnight. Here's what's happened while most people were sleeping. CENTCOM completed a major 2-hour strike operation ending around 10 p.m. Eastern Time, targeting dozens of IRGC military sites inside Iran in response to Iran's recent ballistic missile attack on U.S. forces in Jordan. The targets included all these things. Iranian state media reported strikes on Qasem Island, explosions in Bushehr, and other areas, vowing retaliation. Jordan also reported intercepting additional Iranian ballistic missiles headed towards his territory. A U.S.-linked floating storage vessel was struck by a drone in the Egyptian port of Damietta. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Things are escalating. According to Al Monitor, Saudi Arabia is also working to form a multinational Red Sea security coalition aimed at countering Iranian-backed groups, namely the Houthis, and protecting one of the world's most critical shipping lanes, the Bab al-Mandab, Bab meaning door in Arabic. The conflict now stretches across Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and the Red Sea, and Egypt, with more than 50,000 U.S. personnel on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, it continues to escalate. Is it going to continue? Let me know. And big shout out to, I missed it. Jeff Stout gifted 5 memberships. And that went to Henry. That went to Irish. It went to OG Approved. Potato Smuggler. That is a funny name. And it went to Russell Baker. Congratulations. Say thank you to Jeff Stout. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I'll see you guys and gals in the next War Room. Now, I usually only play the song every 20 soups because I was told I was playing it too much. But I want to show it to you guys. It's been revamped. I've got some more to do on it. Donna did send me her face, so I'm going to be adding her actual face probably tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, no soup for
Please,
Dawn.
sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Breaking. The Fed didn't cut rates, so why are gold and silver rallying? The Fed held interest rates steady at 3.5 to 3.75% for the 5th straight meeting. But here's what actually mattered. The vote was 9-3. Remember, there's 12 voting members on the Fed board, with 3 Fed officials pushing for another rate hike. So why did gold and silver move higher, ladies and gentlemen? The Fed didn't sound more hawkish than markets feared. Traders reduced the odds of another Fed rate hike this year, while slightly increasing expectations that the Fed's next move could actually and eventually be a Fed rate cut if the economic data weakens. And guys, we are just 25 minutes away from major data dropping. Don't go anywhere. Treasury yields eased, the U.S. dollar softened, and precious metals caught a bid. Now the focus shifts this morning, to the data that could help the Fed decide their next move. We're going to watch live Q2 GDP. That's gross domestic product data. We're going to watch live core PCE inflation. We're going to watch a Bank of Japan decision. We're going to watch a Bank of England decision. Ladies and gentlemen, if growth slows or inflation cools, expectations for future rate cuts could increase, giving gold and silver another tailwind. I have been predicting a rate cut since Kevin Warsh was announced as federal chair. Crazy. Well, looks like I'm not so crazy anymore. If inflation today comes in hotter than expected, today's rally could fade just as quickly. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be watching that live. And while I say watching, let's go to the weekly watchouts. We did Monday. We did Tuesday. We did Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Q2 GDP and PCE inflation. What does this mean? Guys, check out my website, internationalstacker.com. Look at live stream, click here live. You can check out the live gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, gold to silver ratio charts. You can manipulate them and have fun any time of the day, not just when I'm live. You can go here and check out what markets around the world are actually open. But if you click the news blog, every Sunday evening, I release gold and silver weekly watch out situations. So if you click on these, I go into depth, what everything means. I give you guys links. So I'd encourage you, if you do nothing else, read this article every Sunday evening if you want to be in tune to what can actually move the gold and silver price during the week. Now, why does that matter? Well, if you're buying gold and silver and you want to get the best deals, first off, dollar cost average. First off, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Secondly, dollar cost averaging is the way to do it, DCA. It's over the long term, it helps make you a winner. But in the short term, if you could see certain data dumps or certain things are coming, that might give you entry point opportunities there. And remember, when we're talking about stacking gold and silver, it's for the mid to long term. If you're here for a short, quick, and flip, be careful. You might get burned. If you buy silver or gold today and you want to sell it in 2 months, you may lose money. So be careful. It's not a short-term game. Okay. So we're going to be watching that. I got another post on that. Let's go up here. This is a big one. And Alan J. Pratt says Bank of England held rates. Thank you for that, Alan. I didn't realize that already came out. The time change got me. Thank you for that, Alan. Alan is overseas, ladies and gentlemen. Alan, you're in Scotland? I think Alan's in Scotland. Okay, here we go. India tried to stop gold buyers. The exact opposite just happened, ladies and gentlemen. History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes. Reuters reports that India raised its gold import duty from 6 to 15%, and the consequences are becoming clear. Now, that happened back in May, by the way. But look what's happening. Gold. Oh, hey, Stormy. One, good to see you. Gold smuggling is surging. The gray market is booming. Gold seizures have nearly doubled. The World Gold Council says illegal imports could exceed 100 tons of gold this year into India alone. That is roughly 10 to 15% of India's normal annual gold imports. Why? Because demand for gold doesn't disappear when governments act. It simply moves outside the legal market. Back in May, when India announced these measures, I warned in my article that making legal gold more expensive could fuel a surge in the black market rather than eliminate demand. Exactly what we saw during the Gold Control Act in 1968. Reuters is now reporting evidence consistent with that concern. This is a reminder that governments can make precious metals harder or more expensive to buy legally, but they can't simply tax away thousands of years of gold. And guys, going back here to my website, internationalstacker.com, I did a 2-part article on this back in May. Look at this. India hikes gold and silver duty 15%, drops LBMA benchmark. And in this, I talk about 1968. Here's the second one here. If you guys read these articles, you are going to be ahead of the trend. I'd like to talk about things before they're popular and cool. Okay, here's the big La Bamba today. Thank you, dropping the mic for those jewels. Okay, 8:30 a.m. And guys, you got to remind me, that's in 20 minutes, 19 minutes. You got to remind me at 8:30. We got to be on the ball watching this. The data that could send gold exploding higher or crashing lower. Today's reports could move gold, silver, stocks, bonds, and the U.S. dollar in a big way. Dropping at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Standard Time this morning, we're talking about Q2, gross domestic product data, PCE, and core inflation, personal income, consumer spending, initial jobless claims. Here's my cheat sheet. So if it's hot inflation, that means that the PCE is 3.8 or greater, or the core PCE is 3.4 or greater. Inflation running hotter than expected. Treasury yields could jump. U.S. dollar could strengthen. Gold and silver could face significant short-term selling.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Now, if it's in line with expectations, PCE 3.5 to 3.7, core 3.2 to 3.3, this is roughly in line with the expectations. Markets may chop around and crab walk sideways. If we see cool inflation, guys, this would be the big La Bamba. That's PCE equal or lesser than 3.4%. Core PCE equal or less than 3.1%. That's inflation cooling faster than expected. Rate cut expectations could dramatically increase. Treasury yields and the dollar could fall. Gold and silver could see a powerful rally. Remember, GDP and jobless claims matter too. Markets will react to the combination of today's data, not just the inflation. Crustacean Nation, what's your prediction today? Put it in chat right now. Do you think we're going to see a rally? Do you think we're going to see a sell-off or no big move at all? Let me know in chat right now. That's happening here in just a handful of minutes. And soon I will be going back to the charts, ladies and gentlemen, as we come close to entering the danger zone. Now, this is a fun chart. This is the gold versus the NASDAQ chart that North Star posted earlier. It's always a fun exercise, I think, to compare gold and silver versus charts and other things. So look at this. This is NASDAQ to gold. NASDAQ warning, NASDAQ, okay, goes down, it rotates. Gold winning, it rotates. NASDAQ winning, rotate. Look at this. It just rotated, gold started winning again. So if this trend continues, how high will the gold winning go? So, I mean, that's fun. I like those charts. Just another tea leaf. Okay, here's the last piece of big breaking news. What's up, Silver Chrome? What's up? Okay. Breaking, Iran's IRGC is claiming a ballistic missile struck and destroyed 3 U.S. F-35 jets and severely damaged 3 more at Al-Azraq Air Base in Jordan. The IRGC also claims U.S. officers and maintenance personnel were killed in the strike, saying it was retaliation to recent airstrikes in Iran. Important. As of now, there's no independent confirmation from the U.S., from Jordan, or other verified sources that any F-35s were actually damaged or that military personnel were injured. If it's confirmed, this could mark one of the most significant losses of U.S. fifth-generation aircraft in history and represent a major escalation in the conflict. We'll be watching here for satellite imagery and official statements. Do you believe the Iranians? That's the question. I believe it's more likely just a fake story than real, but it's my duty to report it and put it out there. We're going to keep watching that. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? And better yet, how much silver do you think is in an F-35 jet? Okay, let's go here to the charts here. And guys, we just took out our next target here on silver. We took out our next target here on silver, 58.23. Silver is currently at 58.20. And we are about to enter the danger zone. That's colloquially what we call here the danger zone, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, right at 8:30, that is when the reports are dropping. So we are moving strongly here into the danger zone on this uptrend you see here. So we got a nice little uptrend here going. We're about to enter the danger zone on a green candle, and we're going to see what happens when that report drops. Okay. Good to see you, Stormy Wind. Okay. So I'm going to issue a danger zone alert now. Okay, we are now firmly entering the danger zone. I'm going to be counting it down. What is the first candle of the danger zone going to be? What do you guys think? Red? Green? Let me know. Subraman says, after FOMC, the war intensified. Is it a coincidence? Exactly. Alan J. Pratt says, I actually think it might be true, as I doubt Trump would want us to know if it was true. Well, if it's true, it will come out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the danger zone. We're on a red candle here. But there's something that you guys taught me in Boca Raton, Florida, that some scientists on the channel say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Yeah. I don't know.
Whoa!
What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And guys, I am close to sneezing, so if I sneeze, excuse me. Okay, we are on the first candle here in the danger zone. We're going to keep watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 14 minutes away from the data coming out. Now, if anyone in chat knows where to find the core and PCE inflation data, can you drop it in chat as soon as it drops? That will help me out a lot. As soon as that drops, drop it in chat. This is going to be big. So while we're in the danger zone here, let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Blue Shadow, thank you for putting out this day in sound money history. Thank you for putting out the stream, Blue Shadow. Thank you, Variable, for putting it out. Thank you, Lewis, for putting that out. Thank you, Shotgun Susie. Oh my goodness, guys. Mike D, what is this? Look at this from Mike D.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's me.
Am I loud? Am I clear?
Is anybody out there? That's me. Ladies and gentlemen, are you still stacking? Are you unshaken? Do you have the intestinal fortitude to see the way through? Or are you done? Over LV? Have you lost faith? Did you cash it all in? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still stacking like I am, put still stacking in chat. Who's backing up the truck? Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to all grab your battle stations. This is not a drill. And Mike D, commander of the 160th Battle SOAR unit, is doing an airdrop right now to fortify all the crustaceans. Thank you so much, Mike D. Mike D, are you doing an airdrop? We're just starting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Craig, commander of the 42nd Battle Crab, fortifying the lines. Thank you, Mike D. Thank you, Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, the commanders are making sure you're ready. Whoa! Are you ready? 160th Battle Crab SOAR. I love these propaganda videos that Mike D is putting out. Good job. Good job, Mike D. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're caught up there. Okay, let's go here. Let's see if there's any breaking news, and I'll go back to the chart here in 1 second. Man, guys, 1 kilo of gold. That would be a mega ga. Look at Variable saying 160th Battle Crab SOAR, drop a dang jet. Let's go back to the chart. We are firmly in the danger zone on a red candle, 58.15. Alan J. Pratt says, I picked up 10 pre-owned Britannias yesterday at Atkinson's Gold and Bullion after the rate decision. Pre-owned has no VAT. Oh, nice. Cheapest purchase price yet. My average is 70 pounds and 81 pence. Congratulations to Alan J. Oh! Guys, I'm pinning a link in chat right now from Ralph. I talk about Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pros all the time. Backyard Bullion's giving one away. I just pinned this in chat. The video is only 2 minutes and 43 seconds long. He's giving one away. This is worth thousands of dollars. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, click that link. Don't sleep on that. That would be an epic win for any of you. That would be an amazing win. I'm working on getting one for the Mega Guy, but probably for the 100,000 giveaway. But we're going to be giving away a ton of stuff here soon. It's going to be epic. And ladies and gentlemen, Mike D's conducting an airdrop. If you're a hungry crustacean, get your soup bowl in the sky. Mike D, 160th Battle Crab SOAR, just did an emergency airdrop. Congratulations, Nick. Silver Sport, Rubber, Sterling, Dree Day, Roan, The Own, Horatio, and DW. Congratulations. Say thank you to Mike D. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
And guys, Kyle in chat saying Backyard Bullion's Omega. Go to his last 6 videos, and enter the keyword. Yeah, he's got like 6 videos of giveaways, and I think there's a keyword in each video. So go watch the very first video. Watch them all in their entirety if you want a chance to win mega stuff. Okay, guys, we are 9 minutes away from that data dropping. PCE. So it should update here. It should update here. I think I'm just going to look it up on X. I think that will be quicker. Because you have to like dig through all their stuff. I got 29 Jersey Mike shares this morning too. So just waiting on the market opening to sell them, says Alan J. Pratt. That's funny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the danger zone. And what is this looking like right here, guys? What formation is this looking like right here? Drop it in chat right now. But then we're going to watch that data drop. Guys, if inflation is cooler than expected, Buckle up.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Now, if the inflation data is higher than expected,
I am never going to financially recover from this.
and yep, you guys got it right. That is the classic shark fin attack we're seeing there. And look at that, guys. Next exit, crustacean commander for 5 months. Sir, I'm giving you a salute right now. Says to do a baby gator call at 8:29. Do you guys agree? Should we do a baby gator call at 8:29 to try to influence the inflation data? Let me know. Guys, this is going to be exciting here this morning. So at 8:30, we exit the danger zone. At 8:30, the data drops. And then at 9, Shanghai Futures Exchange opens up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, if it comes in under, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go back here. Look at this. From Lucas, central banks are buying the dip in gold prices, adding 41 tons in May. Meanwhile, China imported 161 tons of gold in May. Jonathan says, we need some new stock numbers, so please let it go up. Nice new distraction, International Stacker. Baby Gator 929. Whoa. Okay, reportedly, the U.S. Struck IRGC headquarters in Ahvaz overnight. The Kobayashi letter says U.S. long-term borrowing costs are officially up to their highest level since 2007. Drop the Mic says inflation is going to be higher than expected, and we are going to end up 1.5% up on silver of the day. My bold prediction. Wow. So Dropping the Mic says it's going to be higher, but silver and gold are going to rally on that. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. That is a bold prediction by Dropping the Mic. And if he's right, he's going to drop the mic. Did I see Variable's post? No. Wait, Variable, where did you post? In chat or here? Which Variable, where did you post? I'm looking. No, it must be in chat. Hold up. Variable posted something. Okay, Variable Trumper says when Donna gets her soup, I'm going to pay for her continuing membership for all of 2026. Wow, that's very nice of you, Variable Trumper. If you guys think that's mega, put mega in chat right now. Something tells me Donna's going to say, yeah, and I want to be a diamond claw. Look at this. Sub Ramen says, war is not going to end for next 1 year. All the ceasefires are bait for retailers, says Sub Ramen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the baby gator is finally working. We're on a green candle here. 58.18. We've got 4.5 minutes left here in the danger zone until the data drop happens. Guys, look at this. The Dow, I missed this yesterday. I was in the park. The Dow finished down 1,100 points. So let's go here. But it's up 250 pre-market. While we're waiting for this data to drop, guys, I wanted to shout out HeroBullion.com, the proud sponsor of the channel. Check out the radial lines on this high-quality silver round. You could get 5 of them for still under $300. Don't sleep on this. Only $290.22 shipped to you. Free shipping in a satchel. They got deals. They got silver under spot, silver at spot. They've got gold, gold backs. They got everything you could want. Check them out. HeroBullion.com. Now, who's got diamond claws in the chat? Shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on the channel. I'm going to be updating this week, and I got to do a big audit. It takes me like 2 hours to do. But the question for everyone in chat right now is, who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Yes. We got a green candle forming here, ladies and gentlemen. Could it be a BGC? Devin says last month the MOU fell apart, so oil should make inflation go up. That is Devin's call. Sub Ramen says MCX is draining out of silver, but no big tailwind to price. And look at that, guys. Benjamin Joel, crustacean commander for 1 month, sir, I'm giving you a salute, has Diamond Claws. And Dominator Von Soup Dom says, if Donna gets her soup, I'm going to pay for Dom's membership for the rest of 20. Wait, but Variable Trumper already said he was going to do that. Now you're going to do that? She's going to have 2 memberships? Wow. Maybe one for her and one. Donna, do you have a dog? Do you have a poodle? Oh, reread it. Okay, I'm rereading it. Hold up, I'm rereading it. Did I misread it? Hold up. I can't see it. I can't go that far back anymore. Did I reread it? Did I read it wrong? Was it not Variable Trumper? Was it Soup Dom that was going to do? I'm confused now. Are we getting a membership for her poodle? Let me know. You really need to watch what you read, says John. Dom is going to pay for her own membership. I'm so confused. Christian says the membership task force is working full time. Too many pumpers. That's the membership task force. That's funny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just a minute and 15 seconds away. Rumor is that Donna Sims owns a poodle, and that poodle is going to become a Diamond Claw member. Okay, we're 1 minute. 1 minute warning. We're about to leave the danger zone and enter another danger zone. Thank you, SGT, for that golden poop. Okay, we got to get ready for this drop here. Okay. I'm going to call the danger zone early so I can go over to X and we can get the update on the inflation. Okay. Can anyone confirm if Donna has a poodle, please? What an awesome video, says SGT. That is. Okay. We're going to go here. Guys, we're 15 seconds away. Get ready. Let me count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's 8:30. We're out of the danger zone and inflation is dropping as we speak. Let's give it a second here. It's probably going to take a minute before someone gets it out. I'm watching. Ugh. I find this is the easiest way. Just see what posts up here. I feel like I'm refreshing this for Comic-Con. Yep, so Bank of England keeps rates the same, I think. Okay, thank you. Okay, we got a report in chat from RCG. Okay, look at this. US PCE price index year over year actual 3.7. Forecast 3.7. Previous was 4.1. Okay, so at least for US PCE year over year, GDP up 0.1 or 1.5%. Is that expectations? Okay, here we go. Justin, U.S. June PCE inflation came in as expected. PCE month over month was minus 0.1 estimated. Year over year, same. Core PCE was plus 1. Oh, core PCE came under 0.1 under. And year over year was the same. Okay. So the data for GDP. GDP grew at 1.5% annual rate in Q2. Real consumer spending rose 3.2% in Q2 annualized. 0.4 in June. Consumer prices fell. Wow, 0.1%. Wow. Okay, let's see how the markets are reacting. Let's check the Dow futures here. Up 232 points, Dow futures. Okay, we are just 17 minutes away from the big La Bamba opening. Let's read the tea leaves here a little bit. Now, guys, we got to let this marinate here for a little bit. Okay. Shanghai closed at 64.62. We're currently at 50. Let's call it 58. 4, 5. That's $6.62 difference. So if things stay the same, we're probably going to be gapping up somewhere around here, would be my guess. I've got a pretty good record with calling gap ups and gaps down. I don't always call them directly on the nose, but at least I get part of it right a lot of the time. But when I'm wrong, boy, is my face red. All right, let's see what's going on now. 160th floor, battle soar, fly high crustaceans. Okay, GDP expectations were 2.1%. Okay. Look at this from Lucas. Rumors about Warsh's nomination as the Hawk triggered the initial gold sell-off. As the war began, markets were convinced rate hikes were imminent. Now Warsh shattered that belief by holding rates steady despite inflationary pressure. Well, let me check something real quick. Okay, guys, we got 600 crustaceans on. Thank you so much. We're at 163 likes. That means we're only 37 likes away from 200 like stream. I know we could do that. The next 37 people to smash, tap, roundhouse kick like are going to get good luck for 15 months.
It's science.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're stacking gold and silver to the sky, you got to protect yourself. You got to whack your stack. Are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Now, Subraman saying, is lower GDP a headwind for us? No, I don't think so. So let's think about this. If inflation is higher than expected, that can be a headwind for us, because then people think, oh, the Fed's going to have, if it's lower or equal to, that's a tailwind for us, because people think, ooh, Fed rates might be coming. Now, what also goes into that figure is two other things. The DXY, the dollar index. There's more than two things, but the top two things. Right here, the DXY. Remember, when the dollar gets stronger, goes up, that puts negative bearish pressure on gold and silver. When it's bearish and goes down, that puts positive pressure on gold and silver, and it's a downward trend over here during the last day or so. Now, if inflation, and the other thing is yield rates for bonds, okay? Now, if GDP is coming in very strong or under market, what do you guys think? Think about this. What would show strength in the US dollar? Would it be GDP going up or GDP going down? Which do you think? I'm going to do a pop quiz. What do you guys think would influence the GDP or would influence the DXY to go up or down? A stronger GDP, a less stronger GDP? Is less stronger going to feed into more instability in the market and that rates need to get cut, or is it the vice versa? Let me know what you guys think. Oh, and for the pocket pinger, guys, pick one up. It's only 38 bucks. I'm putting it in chat right now, the link for that. Boy Grammy says, I need to proofread. Oh, did I misspell something? Sorry. I have a sound investment for you. Someone figured out how to turn plastic waste into 110 octane gasoline. Wow, Mr. Boston, that's amazing. Unfortunately, I don't need 110 octane gasoline. Okay, so Victor thinks GDP down, DXY up. Do you guys agree with Victor? Victor's saying a GDP, okay, watch. If GDP is down, does the DXY, what do you guys think? This is a pop quiz. Nope. A drop in GDP usually does not make the US dollar index go up. Instead, weaker GDP report often causes the dollar to fall. It signals a slowing economy. So let's look at this. Lower GDP, weak economic growth, or shrinking output is generally bearish for the US dollar, pushing the DXY down. Now, we can't take this on face value. Why is that? You always have to dig deeper. Okay, so lower GDP, weak. Okay, now we need to find out what would happen to real yields. So you go like so. Watch this. The core economic relationship, when economic growth slows, and I'm going to double check this because sometimes AI is wrong, slows down, the bond market reacts to lower expectations for both growth and inflation alongside anticipated central bank policy. Slower economy, lower GDP reflects reduced business investment and lower consumer spending. Federal Reserve action to stimulate the economy. The Federal Reserve typically responds by cutting its benchmark interest rate out of risky assets like equities and into safer assets like government bonds. This surge in demand drives bond prices up, which mechanically forces bond yields down. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Kelly Gage, for getting 5 memberships. That went to Cierlo. That went to Metal Mobster, Beer, Sheer, and Found It Buried. And thank you, Okie Stacker, for gifting a membership. That went to Arthur Sleep. Thank you so much, guys. And I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup.
Good soup.
No soup for you.
Okay. So we're going to see how the market reacts today. We crab walked in inflation. GDP looks like it came under expectations. That could signal some baby mama drama in the economy. That could, we'll see, that could drive bond yield rates lower. But we'll see if there's a rotation in out of equities into treasuries. We'll see if that happens. But what is happening is a green candle here on silver, 58.15. So we're now starting to catch a bid up. I'm surprised this didn't start right when the data came out, honestly. But let's see what happens here. Silver put. Oh, wait, no. A very nice community guy here, says Mr. One Boston. Thank you. And you're part of that, Mr. Boston. So welcome. I'm glad you got soup. Silver Pug here says Viola's strong arm will strengthen the GDP persistently. She has downtime and is willing to lift. Ladies and gentlemen, I met a good girl in Poland. She's got a strong arm, built like a brick house. She's looking for a suitor. So if you think that could be you, let me know. Here she is, Viola.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. Because the market is shell-shocked. I love it. I love the pun. Refueled and ready to go for the 160th source is Future Motive. Mike D, please send Future Motive 7 on a mission. He's ready. Breaking news, Walmart is breaking ground on Key West. No, it's not. No. No. You got me. I would have, for 2 years, I would have been saying closer to Cuba than an open Walmart. Love the big pun. Music sound clips, says Christian Love. Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. And we got rat stackers scurrying around the house. Well, not the house, the hotel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 16 minutes and 40 seconds away from the Big La Bamba Shanghai Future Exchange opening. We'll be covering that here shortly. And then I got to tear down and we got to hit the road, headed back to the crab nest. And guys, please keep smashing that like. We got over 600 of you on right now, and we are at 212 likes. That means we're only 88 likes away from 300. I know we could do it. The next 88 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 4,796 minutes.
It's science.
Okay. Okay. Look at this post here. Time to sell gold and silver. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But no, it's not time. Okay, U.S. personal spending month over month. 7 previous, estimated 0.4. See, guys, there's a lot of data that came out today. It's going to take a while for the market to digest all this stuff. South Korea's market is plunging. Let's go back here. Do they have to show their work when they post those numbers, says Crispy Bacon? Nobody has to show their work. You mean the federal government? I mean, yeah, there's certain stuff they have public, but not everything. I thought you meant just random posters on X. My answer to that was no, and most of them don't show their work. I always try to include sources and whatnot in my posts, but a lot don't. And Paul Sit Suresh tells me to buy Bitcoins. That was okay, Shotgun Susie. That was an okay message. So what most people don't know is I started out in crypto. I was mining Bitcoin in like, what was it, 2014 or 15 or something. It was like $400 or $500 a coin. And then I met a contractor out in Saudi Arabia, another young American guy, and I told him about crypto. I got him into it, and he says, I'm a stacker. I'm like, what's that? Then I looked into gold and silver. I saw the history behind it. And although I dabbled in crypto for years to come, I primarily started stacking my wealth in physical gold and silver. Thousands of years of history. I traded my last Bitcoin for gold and silver when it was like 13,000, I believe. Yeah. SGT Stacking says, Shotgun Susie ain't messing around. She certainly isn't. She will hunt you down. Okay. Okay. We're just 13 and a half minutes away from the Big La Bamba. What are you guys thinking? Is it going to be red or green? Are you team green, team red? 64.62 is when it closed. We're at 58, 960, $6. So we're at $6.62. So we'd still be gapping up right now. Yeah, I'm certainly not buying Bitcoin now. But I did have it back in the day. That was my gateway. Like, guys, precious metals folks and crypto folks don't have to hate each other, even though it's crazy. Like, people get into crypto for the same reason people get into gold and silver. They've lost faith in the monetary system. They want to do something to protect themselves. That's what it's all about. So it's a very easy pathway for people in crypto to get introduced to gold and silver and then go, oh, like I did. And Pol Sitas is telling me to buy a gold mine. Ladies and gentlemen, I was actually thinking about maybe getting, as the channel grows, how sick would it be if I opened a gold mining claim, like on a river, and we could do meetups there, and we could all come and pan and use sluice boxes and like have like an annual meetup, but also get gold at the same. How sick would that be? What do you think, Rat Stacker? Should we open a gold mine? She says yes. Okay, we're just 12 minutes away here from Big La Bamba opening. And SGT Stacking says, you have to get Rat Stacker on to say the Big La Bamba. Will you say that in the mic? You want to say it? The Big La... She doesn't want to say it. The Big La Bamba. Okay, Soup John saying, I think of myself as an average intelligence, yet no one in the last 10 years can explain to me what Bitcoin is. Okay. Imagine this. You have a computer that's solving complex mathematical equations. If it gets that right, it gets part or all of a Bitcoin. If it gets it right by itself, it gets the whole Bitcoin. If it works with other computers to get the answer to that equation, it gets part of the Bitcoin. What is a Bitcoin? It is a digital... How can I explain this? How can I explain this easy way? It's a digital thing that's supposedly limited, although they keep forking it and creating more. It's a digital thing that is limited, which is why people like it and believe in it, because the fiat monetary system, you see, they printed it to oblivion. So once a computer solves that mathematical equation, it is sent to you a private crypto key that is that Bitcoin, and then you could hold it in a wallet. It is a digital asset, and then you can buy and sell it on the market. That's like the basic of it. I used to mine it. I had multiple miners I bought from China, and I was mining Bitcoin back in the day. Some call it the digital gold. I don't think it is. I lost faith in it. I switched over to gold and silver myself. Okay. Back to here. Okay, guys, we're 10 minutes away. Pullis says, International Stacker, go buy silver and gold from Costco. I do want to do that one of these days. I don't have a Costco membership, but if we ever move somewhere that does, I do want to do that and put it on film. I think it'd be fun. PAX G is a digital gold FY. Yeah, iFocus. I was watching that earlier this year when the markets were going crazy. There are cryptos like that are backed by gold and silver, but are they really? Do you guys remember when the US dollar was backed by gold and then Nixon had to temporarily suspend the convertibility of the US dollar to gold in 1971 because countries figured out we rehypothecated it and we didn't have enough gold to back it up? Okay? That's what always happens. As a matter of fact, they did an article on that. There is a stable coin, air quote stable coin, that just collapsed because of a hack. It's in my post somewhere. Thank you for the jewels, Real Bill. A stable coin that wasn't so stable got hacked, dropped. It was all backed. It was all safe. Nope, not anymore. I'm in. You thinking of a gold claim out west to Silver Fox? I don't know Silver Fox. I have to figure that out. I'm just kicking the idea around. Maybe I'll invite out all the Clawionaires. Hey, look at PM Bug. It looks to me like the net effect of India's gold and silver import restrictions will be to damage India's MCX futures exchange, which is draining vault stocks at a rapid pace. That is totally true, PM Bug. Totally true. I agree with you, PM Bug. The newcome here says July, August, and September are the 3 months of the year the government uses uses to figure the Social Security COLA. So pretty much every year, they try to report low inflation. Ah, interesting, the Newcomb. Interesting. Silver Pug says you can only open a membership online with Costco. Oh, I can open a membership online. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. They're just shipping me kilos of silver. 7.5 minutes, guys, till the big La Bamba. What do you guys think is going to happen? Silver's starting to catch a downtrend here. But we're still around that 58 level. I still think right now we would slightly gap up. Am I going to be wrong? If I'm wrong, guys, I've been right maybe the last 5 times, I think. 4 times, 5 times. Before that, my face was red. Is my face going to be red today? We'll see. Gold is catching a red candle down to 4,069.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Oh, and I have breaking news. Rat Stacker in line yesterday for the Safari in Animal Kingdom won a 1.5 gold back because she got one of my trivia questions correct. I asked her to repeat pi to the 500th decimal point, and she... No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that. I asked her how many pounds... I'm going to ask you guys. No one cheat. No one cheat. How many pounds is 1 gallon of water? Put it in chat right now. How many pounds is 1 gallon of water? Rat Stacker looked at me like a human calculator and spit that number out. Okay, Silver Fox Stacker gets it first. 8 pounds. That is correct. 1 gallon of water is 8 pounds. LBS pounds. Now, if you're in England, you're doing another pound. It's different. But LBS pounds, it's 8 pounds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just, 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from the big La Bamba here. Okay, I'm just looking for breaking news. Bear with me. Bear with me. Canadian Maple Leafs. Just go back to here. International Tracker, trade your Tesla stock. I don't have Tesla stock. I have 0 Tesla stock. If you guys want to see what I invest in, now guys, I did not invest in the paper market until I had my silver stack to a place I was really happy with. But I did start to think, well, if I believe in gold and silver so much, some of these companies are going to have a pretty huge leveraged returns. So I dipped my toe in the water. I have a position in all these companies. Not a financial advisor. Do your own research. These could all go to 0. But if you want to know what I'm invested on, go to internationalstacker.com, click resources. And these are all the gold and silver stocks I'm invested in. Nothing crazy. Just dipping my toe in. 2 of these are for copper, and 2 of them are for uranium. That would be UROY and UEC. So if you want to know what I invest in, it's there. Okay. In French, LBS is poid. Sounds like pua. Oh, pua. Thank you. It's 6 pounds per gallon of 100 LL aviation fuel. Interesting. Dropping the mic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're 3.5 minutes away from the big La Bamba. I'm going to ask you right now, are you team green or are you team red? Are you team green or are you team red? I still believe we're going to do a slight gap up. We're starting to get some positive pressure here. Possible DTB formation this morning. Let's see what happens. The French word poids means weight. Oh, every deploy ounce, maybe. Every deploy ounce. Wanted a fire-breathing dragon to guard a stack. No, I keep my silver and gold inside an alligator. So if you're going to snatch it, you got to be quick. iFocus says, to me, this is big news, but I guess nobody else cares. CME Group officially launched a 24/7 continuous trading of 1 ounce gold. Yeah, I've covered that at iFocus. I covered that a few times. I did a write-up on it. It's on my X. I mean, look at this. We're starting to get a BGC here. Oh, yeah, we're gapping up, baby. We're going to be gapping up here. We're opening in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I need the 160th battle crab sword to scramble. I need you to scramble. Kyle says, breaking CME COMEX Group announced a new scam. There you go. Okay, we're a minute and 50 seconds away here. 58.10 on silver. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going in.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen hard with one arm! Wow.
Oh my
Gets that slam! Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
All right, we just did a prophylactic baby gator. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Here we go, a minute and 10 seconds. Are you guys team green or team red? Yeah, team green for sure. 58.10. 960. 6. We're gapping up at least 50 cents. So we might be gapping up around, right around 65 bucks here. That's my prediction. Will my face be red? 45-second warning. Donna says, look at my photo t-shirt critter. I will, Donna. I have not been able to look at it closely because I'm packing up or hitting the road. I will look at it when I edit the video. I promise. I promise, Donna. No soup, Donna. I promise I will. Here we go, 15 seconds. Are you team green, team red? Put it in chat right now. BGC, BRC, what do you think? I'm going to be counting it down here from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, ladies. Oh, I was right but wrong. It is a major gap up. More than I was thinking. I thought it was going to be around 65. It went to 65.40. You're going to get good luck for the next, how long, Rat Stacker? How long are they going to get good luck for? What do you think? Just give me a number. Okay, you get no good luck.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
She says no good luck on that one. Oof. Ugh. Okay, the Dow Jones is up 178 points. Guys, I got to hit the road. I got to head back down to the crab nest. Thank you so much for everyone who gifted memberships. Thank you for all the jewels. I did want to shout out to Jeff Stout, Mike D, Kelly Gage, Oki. Thank you. Thank you for the jewels to everyone who donated those. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm hitting the road. Oh, they're saying you want to stay here. Do you want to stay here in Disney? She wants to stay here, but we got to get back down to the crab nest, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be live tonight, probably 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but on the way out, make sure you're subscribed. This Saturday, I'm doing a live stream going through the chest and looking at the silver and gold I'm giving away to you. Smash the like button, share the stream. Thank you so much, and I guess I'll say CYO, Tito, catch ya on the next one.
Going to financially recover from this.